Go back to the Zoom session. This time we got second day after Christmas. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got a nice belt. Oh yeah. I don't lose my trousers anymore. So. Alright, yeah, what was it I wanted to do? Do more maps and stuff. And also, because I I prepared something in advance, I did finally finish some of the missions, but yeah, except for his stupid daily mission, it's unbeatable with these totems here. Like, they just deal too much damage in, yeah, in a way that is not suitable for this mission. Like, too much AoE, too much instant damage, because, like, it's kind of strange that Zana's missions change in difficulty are at least a little bit better than everyone else's. Like, Varisi is at level 63, 60 something, Elria and Haku both also 60 something, but Zana is always like 76, 73, 70 something. Like, she really wants to kill you. All the others actually want to at least help you at some point. Anyway, yeah, if you reach a slightly higher level, then of course the exclamation mark appears and the little text it detects. But yeah, I just wanted to get it that far, so don't don't skip that dialogue option, because I think you can't. Yeah, you lose this little bit of dialogue. Like, usually you get all of this because of your masters. Like, this is a bit in-depth information, but if you actually reach the threshold here, then there's a little bit of conversation that goes on that's just forgotten. That's not even displayed. Anyway, let's do that.
My father once told me you cannot examine a shadow by shining a light on it. I'm finally beginning to understand what he meant.
And of course, there was this little bit at the moment you actually finished the mission. Like, no, wait a second. This was the one. The moment you finished the mission, I just totally skipped on that. Anyway, like, she's level 6 right now. Before she was like level 5. And I don't even know what you can buy for her. Like, level 6 means you get, yeah, this stuff. Sweet. This is a little issue. I have no idea what how good these are. But alright. So, what about Haku? Haku's the one at level 7.
Flow through battle, carving a path through the seemingly unbreakable enemy, just as the river carves its path through the ancient stone. Yet, when needed, you stand as hard and resolute as the glacier, pushing forward inch by inch, crushing all before them. In Namakanui, I would honor you with the mark of Tarsalio, Father of Water. I look around in shame, for this stronghold no longer does you justice. Yours should no longer be the seat of a warrior. Yours should be the seat of a chief.
And now I can finally get all the masters there. I'm not restricted by just these daily missions. Okay, the Karui ain't Rayclaws.
We Karui have a responsibility, a debt that we need to repay. Though the signs led me to believe that it was the Eternals who invited Kitava into Rayclast. We Karui had a hand in humanity's downfall here. Had Kalm not formed his alliance with High Templar Vol and destroyed Lion Eye as he did, subsequent events may have played out very differently. So we must right the wrongs of our past and wake this land from Kitava's nightmare. Only then will the debt be repaid.
Nice. So, yeah, let's upgrade this after we finish Elrian's dialogue too.
I'm starting to think that you might be one of God's chosen. Now, I don't say that lightly. In fact, I don't tend to say it at all these days. Seemed like every time I decided to dub someone chosen, they'd end up as nightmare fodder the next day. In fact, the more faith I had in them, the worse they got it in the end. A bloody shame. But that's not going to happen to you, Crusader, because I haven't actually called you a chosen one. Have I?
Kind of. Anyway, divine power.
I'm going to share a revelation with you, Crusader. The power instilled in my holy trinkets. It's the same as the dark power that lurks within the so-called virtue gems. The same power that feeds and molds the corrupted. Nightmare and thaumaturgy, two sides of the same coin. I know, bit of a dagger in the heart of faith, or so I thought at first. God straightened me out quick enough. Nightmare and thaumaturgy might be two sides of the same coin. But who minted that coin? No, it's not a trick question. God did. God gave us thaumaturgy, a divine gift above all others. It's man who corrupted that gift.
Interesting. So, yeah, what else can I buy from it? Yeah, okay, let's go for the currency. Before it resets, like purchase. It's just... Actually, I do have an awful lot of augmentation orbs. I don't use them, so let's just do that real quick. Then... I don't even know if I got all the chaos orbs at the moment. I think so. Anyway, cartographer's chisels are important, so let's get those too.
Stay inquisitive.
And of course, the links. 20 for 20, and they're gone. Or like 20 for like 64, I think. Might be. Anyway, let's put them in there. So this one goes up there. This one goes actually supposed to be here. And also, one of the two is supposed to be the next belt. That's just one little issue. I have no idea about the resistances, because this one only features 13 cold resistance, and that one has 44. Lightning resistance almost the same, so that's alright. And then we got, of course, this one, fire, lightning, and so on and so forth. But the good thing about this one is it also has higher armor, and just like having a little bit of higher armor is good. Because the shield value is just too low. I need some other defenses that I can put on those items. Like, let's say another... It's kind of like 1,000 armor would equal 10% estimated damage reduction. Who knows what that actually means in terms of real reduction, because the estimate could be, okay, is it a mean estimate? Then it's... Is it a like lower 20% estimate? Then I think that would feel more true to it. So yeah, what was that one? Reduction in cold resistance. My cold resistance is at 102. So why didn't I put that one on? That was another issue, wasn't there? No. Okay, so why didn't I? 19 and 27. Oh wait a second. 2068. And this one is, okay, it's a reduction by 110 and an increase of, was it something about 60, right? So it's an increase of, no, it's 90, so it's an increase of 40. So I lose some values there. But, there we go. Like, roughly 1,000 armor would equal 10% reduction, but nah, the formula is a bit iffy. But an increase of 4%, that would actually increase our, like, physical damage reduction by okay, let's say roughly 100%, like from 6 to actually 12, but it's 10, so it's a little bit less. Reduction, okay, cold resistance is now down to 71. I could actually keep that. Yeah, that's good. The other thing I wanted to do was to put this on the bench, or like on it's just amulets and rings, amulets and rings, amulets and rings, amulets and rings. Increase rarity of stuff found, and of course, like the first one, remove crafted mods. This one is something you can only get at level 7 from the respective masters. Like this guy is for the blessing form, this guy here for the armor workbench, and that's really nice. So you can actually like redo the master crafting. The other solution would be to just use an over scoring, get rid of all the bonuses, but no. You never get lucky twice. At least not that often. So, item drops on death, yeah, this is just... But there are some other changes. There you go, this blessing stuff, for example. Cold and lightning resistant. What can I do with the belt? Is there something for the belt? That's everything wrong here. Anyway, maybe there's another master who can actually improve the belt a little bit. So let's put that one back in there. Yeah, we keep this one. The thing is, what's the other issue? Like, this one has a 36 to maximum energy shield. This one has a 39 and 18. Also nice resistances though, but this one has the bonus armor. That's the major thing. Like, belts feature like enormous amounts of armor. It's kind of strange. They have armor or evasion rating, fairly high, but energy shield not that much. But energy shield is a third option of resistance, so why didn't they feature more? It's kind of strange. So, alright, what else was it? I wanted to increase, of course, the hideout. So let's do that real quick. Create a hideout, upgrade hideout to large.
It is easy to forge a kingdom, harder to keep it. You will need allies, warrior. As you chose me, choose them just as carefully.
We can fit all of them in there. I don't need to choose. The thing is, this just reminded me of like, did the hideout even change? Not a bit. Not even slightly. Maybe you can walk down there. There's just a bunch of stuff, but yeah. The major focus should be on convenience. And they they did move a little bit. So let's wait. Not this one. Edit. And you go down something like there. You go over there. No, you go down over there. So it's again very easy to actually sell things. You go a bit to the right so I can craft without accidentally talking to you. Alright, done. Huh. Someone moved those around? I don't think so. Good. Anyway, I need the other masters real quick. Other masters. Let's just go through all the towns. Let's see. Lion's Eye was Arian and Haku, I think. Yeah. Nope, there's no one else here. There's just Targley. Nothing to say. Navali, Vestal. Actually, not Vestal, but more Vestel. It's a long E. And okay, maps. Little bit of leveling. At least this one level I can do. So let's get her.
As appalling as this may seem, there are few who truly appreciate my art. You are an exception, and when the darkness comes, it is the exceptions that will become the norm.
No shit. So invite to wait. Purchase items. Does anything do? Whoa. Wait a second. The normal ratio is, I think, something like 4 to 1. So this is a roughly 3 to 1 conversion. Orbs of chance to orbs of scoring. That's pretty good because I do that trade pretty often, and I think 30, well, actually wait a second, 30 that would translate into 15 reset points. Decent-ish, but let's say invite to hideout. Oh shit, I skipped that part, damn it.
Ready for the hunt?
Yeah. Purchase items, what do I get from her? Not that much, so she's any level here, 5. Invite to hideout.
Always on the lookout for something better, huh? That's a survivor's attitude, that is.
So we get those two. Let's see. Does any one of those feature another dialogue option? Not that I see. Good. Next one, Sarn Encampment. This is Vegan. The one who always gets rid of my experience.
Ask away.
Yeah. It's also only level 5. Need invite.
Ha! I knew you were a thinking man's exile.
And he's gone. Good. The other one would be okay.
To kill a man like Dominus. That's an accomplishment worthy of Kaum, my greatest ancestor. Were we in Namakanui, I'd make you a Makanga, an honored warrior. But we are not in Namakanui. We dwell in a city of death, and my respect is all the honor I can bestow on you.
Interesting.
You have claims the most worthy of prey, Makoru. Piety and Dominus, the harbingers of nightmare. I'm not saying the war is over, but you've given Rayclast a much-needed respite. Because of you, this land lives to see another dawn.
Good. Interesting. So I have an option to join to PvP.
Why are you still standing there?
And her too. That's fairly nice. So you don't need to walk all this all the way up there to the arena. Oh, that's some convenience options there.
Watch yourself.
So what else we got there? Grieger and stuff. Nope. Okay, so we got 3 others. How many got I? 2, 3. So now 4. And 3 others. Yeah. 7 masters. That should be all of them. Highgate was no, I don't see another. Nope,
Yes.
nope. No, that's it. I can't get to Suni in the hideout. That's a bit sad.
You have come to the soul.
But at least I can trade the cards with, who was the other one? Navali, yeah. They feature the same stuff. So, Overseer Tower, no, there's nothing. Like, there are always 2 masters per... What is going on? That's strange. Yeah, there are always 2 masters per per act, kind of. Except for the 5th one. That's just... That's just a filler-ish. So yeah, Lani.
You're still alive. So is Kitava. What more do you need to know? You'll find a way. I believe it.
Interesting. So maybe I skipped their dialogue. Because I was just going into the next act and I forgot all about them. Because this is the 5th one, not the 10th one.
Kitava is a primal deity, forged from the most fundamental of human desires, hunger. The simple act of craving that which we cannot yet consume. To defeat Kitava is to squeeze the very heart of human nature into stillness. You don't think you can do that? I suppose we'll see, won't we?
Hey, yeah, Bannon. Oh, he's still there. That's the interesting thing. Like, if you go back some acts, then nothing happened to the characters.
Bannon claims that a god now lives inside his head and talks to him. What's more common? Divine possession or insanity? I'll leave you to calculate the odds.
Alright.
I don't ask this in the name of innocence. He understands now the folly his devotees have wrought upon this world. I ask in the name of Oriath. There are many that deserve what Kitava offers, and there are many more who do not. Put an end to Kitava's savage reign, for there remains much in this land that is worth saving.
Good. So, yeah, wait, what does he even have? Nah, something level dependent. Anything? Nope, no dialogue options, no anything. Let's just, I could just quickly look for all the other acts. Maybe I forgot some dialogues there. Okay, there we go, that one. And of course, Sin.
Yes.
Something new? Nope, that's just the Pantheon. Wait, I don't even know if there's hidden dialogue. Sometimes there's some quest stuff, but there we go. Damn it. I had a life before Lionel's Watch. Not much of one by some people. What? Not much of one by some people's standards, but it was good enough for me. Lily and I, we'd smuggle a bit of booze to keep our purses full. We were good at it too. Made us a fine partnership. Her quick mind and my steady nerves, right up until the day she left me drunk and tossed on Penance Quay. Okay, that's some location, I think. Anyway, by the time the Blackguards unwrapped their presents, she was halfway to Thrathus. Thrathus. That's how I ended up here. Yes, it's smart a bit to... Damn it. Yes, it's smart a bit to look at her, but that right... Damn it. But what right have I to say where the flotsam finally washed up? Oh, God.
Stay sharp.
Alright. So, why isn't he coming in the... Okay, there's Lily. That's why he can actually say that much about her. But why isn't he also appearing in the last act, if they, yeah, have that much of a backstory? Like, the last one is just the conclusion. Almost everyone should be there, I would say. Aramir, we got nothing. Fireflies.
You have found the resting place of this Arakali? Good. Though Spirit tells me that we will not reach her. Not without help. A web she weaves with fibers of faith and fear. Too strong to break, too strong to cut. Yet there is an Esmeri potion, most ancient, fire dew. It might be enough to burn the path, make way for us to pass into heart of spiderweb. I could brew it for you, but there is one ingredient I do not possess. The blazing blood of the firefly that lives in the most dreaded of thickets. Travel I shall to Arakali, to sit on her doorstep, until you bring me 7 flames that flit and fly. Then I make you a fire dew, and together we go talk to this bride of foolish silk.
And it's still there. Okay.
Go with the spirit.
Because there were some dialogue options that just stay there indefinitely. There was also one in one in Highgate, I think. Could be Act 4 or Act like 8. Let's see. Anyway, another Sarn encampment. Wasn't even looking at the quest. Maybe there's another one there. Because they implemented the Oasis. Maybe there's another one. So, Maramawa, nope, nothing. Hagen, nothing on her side. And we got Clarissa. Yes. Also nothing. Good. Almost done. Any second now. Any second now. So, see,
Yes?
Nothing there, nothing there. All done there. Good. What about Sin? Dark. Okay, I know that the Dark Amber one is also bugged, and I like.
Greetings.
Yeah. Nope, it's still bugged. Should have been finished now. The quest is done.
In life.
It should be grayed out, like all the other options. Interesting. Wait a second. One of them got captured and got killed, and the other one died previously over there. Good. So there's just, well, there's not another act missing. Wait a second. There's one act missing, actually. Yes, there is. Act number 10. And yeah, the epilogue is just the same thing, kind of, but on the square.
Hello.
Nothing. That again, Kitara. So we got 3 quests that need to be fixed.
Go.
Yeah. And so on and so forth.
Yes.
Kind of interesting. So, okay, everything done there. Good. What else? Epilogue, of course, and actually no, the hideout. Want to see where they do stand. Hopefully very close to the waypoint. There we go.
At this table, I forge, sharpen, and balance the tools I need to complete my great work. That we need in order to best serve our art. Do you know what the single greatest virtue of the dead is? Patience. Should you too display this virtue, then I might be inclined to share both craft and table with you.
Have you seen the stuff that's in the stash? I'm like the most patient being ever. Maybe. So, create an object in your hideout. Yep, headstones. Let's see what they can do.
As my art flourishes, so does my craft. For every draught of corruption that my sculpture imbibes, I too receive a little splash. Enough to enable me to forge ever more exquisite tools of the thaumaturgical trade. Tools with which we shall prevail in the dark days to come.
Huh. Very unspecific. So, and we got, of course, wait, yeah, let's do that afterwards. So, let's talk to Tora.
It's here that I fletch the swiftest of arrows, craft the surest of bows. I've been doing this since I was a child, so I'm sure there's a thing or two I could teach you. If you're interested, that is. What am I saying? Of course you are. You're a hunter, aren't you?
What about this one? Yeah, it's another object. No other explanation what it's good for. Okay, it's an object or something. Nice. Workbench, headstones. Like bench, okay. Workbench, map device, very specific. Sharpening wheel, okay, does something with weapons, supposedly. I have not put it. Wait. It should actually be somewhere in here. But anyway. Okay. This was like an item from the previous hideout somewhere. And why is that one here? Vagan. Yeah, this is Vagan's item, but he could not fit in the hideout. That's why it's not here yet. Anyway, crafting.
You know what makes us the top of the food chain, Kala? Our teeth and claws are blunt, our muscles are slow, we can't fly, and we can't swim with a Dan either. That's why we invented the bow and the arrow. There's not a single animal in creation that can kill from as far away as we can, making us the ruling predators in this land.
Huh, yeah. But it's not just the bow, it's not the weapon that actually came up with this, it's the mind. Every creature has its, yeah, kind of superpower. Some creatures can run very fast, some creatures are strong, can sustain like an awful lot of damage. Like, let's say the bear, maybe. Anyway, some brute force-ish kind of animals. And then we got the creatures of the mind. And of course, like the community creatures, like ants and stuff. So, sharpening wheel, where do I put that? Maybe somewhere over there. And this one can be put over there. Thing is, if I put them closer together, they might interfere with things, and I don't want that. Let's put the map device a little to the left, so... because I don't like lining them up that one. This one goes over there, and actually should be rotated a little. Right, you will be put right up there. Okay, that might be it. Wait, Leo was the PvP dude. Okay, damn it, forgot about Vagan. Vagan is the weaponsmith, armorsmith, weaponsmith. Shiny things. Actually, I should sort them there, but let's keep those two together. There we go. Armor and weaponsmith. Alright. So that one has to be next to the this bench here. That one has to go to the left. Has no idea what you can do with them, by the way, but alright. What about this one? Yeah, bow maker something. So let's see, done. See if that's any good. We can do boots, belts. Oh, so this is good for the belts. That's perfect. Trap damage, mine stuff, fire damage, lightning damage, resistances. That's probably, yeah, not another mod available. This item already has a maximum amount of mods. Very nice. Movement speed. Interesting. Item already has a crafted mod. But wait. Yeah, so you get bonus 12% movement speed. Do you get movement speed also from this one? There should be a search parameter down there as well. You can only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those at a time. It's a bit iffy. And like, look at this. 1, okay, 3 of a kind, slightly higher in levels, of course, but also very interesting. Okay, this one is for body armor, helmets, and shields, and this one's just for body armor and shields. I was wondering why the values are so different, but the level requirement is not. So then we got maximum energy shield, yeah, to body armor and stuff. So I could actually put that in here and clear the crafted mod, and then put it on the bow maker and get some movement speed. Which is just ridiculous. Like, come on. At least put the different kind of weapons onto different kind of yeah, workbenches. So there's something for the armor, there's something for like weapons, and then there's something for like medium-ish kind of things like belts and like amulets and rings. I can understand, that's just one group. But okay, the 4 socketed stuff like helmet, gloves, and boots, that's a bit iffy. Because there are some like heavy armor boots and then there are some cloth. Like heavy armor stuff. Heavy armors. And then there are like cloth stuff, which is like some light type armor. So some cold damage, lightning damage, cold damage, increased critical strike, dexterity, elemental damage with attack skills, again. Physical attack, damage lead. I want to see some something with spells. Alright. Let's see, maybe I can see something for the spells here. Like this is intelligence, mana. Starts with intelligence, there we had cast speed, fire damage, so it's elemental at least. Spell damage, finally. 4-1 scepters and daggers. Fire damage to spells, cold damage to spells, lightning damage to spells. Okay, wait a second. You got a bonus of 68% increase in spell damage for staves. Alright. And this one is also for staves, this one is for everything else. So it's either like 44 or 68. Like either a one-handed or a two-handed weapon or two one-handed weapons. So you could actually go better. Yeah. Your chances of getting higher spell damage are higher with two one-handed weapons, like one scepters and daggers. If you go for 2 35s at least, that's higher than this minimum, so you're always better this way. But you also have a slightly higher cost, of course. So, what else we got? Fire damage. This is a flat value. There are always flat value. Oh, that's... This one is a percentage, this one is a flat value. You have no way of actually knowing how good that flat value can be. That makes the calculations very difficult. Oh, shite. I think I need to make another Excel sheet. Just for this, like similar to the damage calculation for League of Legends. For some troll builds. Oh god. Because just for shits and giggles, I put random items together that kind of feature the same mechanic. Like, what was it? Like Trinity and base damage. And for some reason, that was the highest type of damage you can have safely. Like 3,000-ish kind of damage or something like that. No, wait. Not 3,000, but like 1,200 or so. Without a crit. That's just insane. And you got like 4,000 health. Maybe 3,000. Let's say 3,000. But now you can't stack them anymore, which makes it a bit iffy. Okay, increased ignite duration, shock duration, chill and freeze duration. Interesting. All of them 20% maximum. That's good. There we go. 0.2% of lightning damage. Leeched is life. Very specific. So you got elemental damage, but what if it's a physical spell? Maybe I need to get something like... It's not an attack, but it's a spell, so... What do you do with physical life leech on spells? Anyway, minions deal more damage, have higher health, maximum number of zombies for body armor, skeletons the same. Now the big question, which kind of minion is better, a skeleton or a zombie? What's so good about a zombie compared to a skeleton? One can use weapons. But, alright, so then we got 49% increased critical strike for spells. Of course, some lightning damage. This is staves again. Okay, so we got the high values over there. So it's 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, and fire damage, of course, right over there. Nice. So they do change the font size of the text a little bit. I can understand this, because it would be a mess. to kind of fit in there, but this one also fairly reduced. This one, okay, almost fits, but the thing is, if it goes like all over the place, you can actually put this, like this cost value a little bit more to the right, also this icon. So it ends at the same position as the text will. So that's interesting. Very, very difficult. And then, yeah, what was it? Yeah, this kind of font size. You have like, adds so much cold damage to spells, lightning damage to spells. Like, lightning damage is like, that should be the longest term. Like, the lightning is longer than cold, it's longer than fire. The rest are the same words. Numbers also, maybe. Okay, there's like a single digit, 2 single digits, and there's a 2 double digit numbers. Anyway, but why does the font size change? That's ridiculous. Or maybe it's there for something else. So kind of like, no. This cold damage, level 20, is in a high font size. And this cold damage is in a smaller font size. Oh, it's all over the place. This one goes way too far. Oh wait, maybe it. Nope. Okay, doesn't reset. Huh? Needs to be looked into. No one really cares, but it looks better. Just put some effort into it. So what else was it? Yeah, increased spell damage. And I wanted to look for yeah, this was staves and stuff. Yeah, I wanted to compare the one-handed versions for... Okay, let's go for lightning. This is 7 to 9. So it's a minimum 14. 14 to 26. 14 to 26. The first one might be... Yeah, there are only 2. So yeah, 14 to 36... 14 to 26. 14, 26, 14, 26, 14, 20, interesting. No way, I think this is the wrong one. There we go. 14 to 26, so the higher damage. Did I really go for lightning? No, I went for cold damage. 14 to 26, cold damage. 14 to 26, cold damage to 20. 6 cold damage. Yeah, this one. 14, 26. So the numbers are slightly higher, which would make like one-handed and maybe even a shield. Like if you could put a shield in there, that would feature the same defense-ish. What else we got? Energy shield, resistance, resistance, resistance. Like some shields can actually have these bonuses. Rings, amulets, no, it's not over there. Interesting. So what can I actually put that on? Wait, this is just for physical damage? There we got our physical damage. Lightning damage. So it can be applied to two-handed swords, two-handed axes, two-handed maces, and staves. Okay. And all the rest. I don't like the fact that you have to scroll down. The window, that's like too small for all of that. It needs separate images, like a lightning arrow, some kind of shield next to it, and of course the numbers. To shrink the text down a little bit, maybe a little tick mark for the explanation, so it's like either the icon or the words there, and you can just switch between them. Yeah, it needs to have more information displayed. Definitely. I really like having like a huge table of stuff. Alright, so what else we got? Increased flask mana recovery, dexterity, elemental damage with attack skills. Yeah, this was the attack skill stuff. Crit strike stuff, crit strike physical. The crit strike is not that specific, is it? Wait, this is for quithers, wands and bows. Wands and bows, interesting. Very interesting. And a little bit of stuff for the belt. So what about the headstones though? What else we got? We got some mana stuff, one scepters and staves. Wait, what? One scepters and staves. So you could put like the one-handed version on a stave there too? Oh. Now we got daggers? Kind of makes no sense. I can understand daggers, yeah, but I do not understand why staves are here. Alright, fire damage spells, all stuff there, increased monsters, and of course the life leech. Nothing about chaos damage, would have been nice though. Maybe it's on another workbench, who knows. So, daggers, wands, scepters, staves. So that one would actually be better suited for a like 2 one-handed weapons, because it's always 0.2%. That's not even a range on it. So just having it on the like smallest unit, in this case a one-handed, either like main hand weapon or secondary, like shield. Maybe not the shield, but at least another kind of weapon would be nice. So, sharpening wheel. Let's just move this a little to the... damn it. I wanted to edit it. This one goes over there. The bow stuff goes over there. Of course, the magic stuff a little to the left. And we're done. So, everything's sorted. Anything else in the hideout? So this was a... This hideout... Might be from a previous one. Yeah. So then, there's just the dailies I have to do now.
Need a map.
Let's just start with hers. Wait, actually? Yeah, I got enough time for this. Let's do her daily.
I've got a favor to ask of you.
Yeah. You and your stupid favors. Then you want to kill me.
Still sane, Exile. There's a horde of corrupted...
Yeah, Sinners must play the corrupted monster. Ugh. Let's see if there's a time limit. No, there was nothing about the time limit in the description, so should be safe. What is this? Tarred grain or something? What is this? Yeah, tarred grain. Just like that. Oh, wait. What about my mana? What did I say? Yeah, 74. Like I could go for like 80 something, but I have to kind of increase my defensive values here. The thing is, you don't really find good items all the time, so that's that's a bit iffy. Come on. I also wanted to look for like a difference between an Solo Sapphire character. Oh. Okay, where did the damage suddenly come from? I couldn't even go upwards. I should have just used the teleporter. Wanted to get experience and I died. Of course, the greed. The greed for the stupid damage. So, let's get that. I think I forgot my golem this time. Who knows? Oh, the dark grind is so annoying. The thing is, all the time the enemies die fairly quickly. If it's not the case, it is baffled for a moment. So there they are. Okay, so these spiders. Who summons them? Oh, come on. Uh-oh. So are the spiders the spawn, or do they spawn other spiders? Like there's a main spider and there are other little spiders. And I also always get stunned. No matter what. Oh, come on. Why can't I kill those fuckers? What do they have? Like the movement speed. If you play a character with at least like 10% movement speed, I think I already have like 10% slightly higher movement speed, but come on. It's someone with defense somewhere there. 7%. That's like the bare minimum. It's really iffy. The thing is, this game, yeah, in this game you actually need to be fast rather than be tanky. Like you can evade an awful